Hello, everybody. Good evening. Hello and welcome to the pre-stream. And for those of you who are filing in, yes, this is the first stream that I've done in a week and a half. It is definitely going to be an interesting one because it's nothing like the usual gameplay that I usually do. It's going to be primarily me talking about my... Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Stupid echo. And I want to in advance apologize for technical difficulties that it looks like we're going to have tonight. First of all, obviously, you know, I haven't done this in a week and a half. I may be a little rusty, like you just heard the echo. So I ask that you be patient in regards to that. If something, you know, little technical blips happen here or there. The other thing I want to apologize, I can already tell you, taking a look at my stream, that it's incredibly choppy. Now, when I left to go on this house hunting venture several weeks, well, not several weeks, a week and a half ago, if you remember correctly, for about a night or two before I left, my second stream, my later streams, were basically pretty choppy. And I don't know what it was. Obviously, I was thinking, oh, it must be my internet. And, you know, I have to think that's what it is, that my internet is once again acting up, just like it was, you know, months and months ago. It seems like it's back again. After several weeks of being good, it looks like my internet's having problems again. So the good news here is that most of what I'm doing tonight is just plain talking. Yes, I'm going to be on camera, but it's primarily me just talking about the trip, the stuff that we did on the trip, what I found on the trip, the results of the trip, more details about the trip, because with just the vlogs that I did for this past week and a half, it did not fully cover everything that we did on the trip. And in fact, there's a lot of good questions people were posing, such as, geez, is that all the houses Phil saw? He went all the way out there just to see that many houses, and, you know, other behind-the-scenes things that people have been asking. And, yes, I will reveal much more information tonight about the trip, about how successful it was, about what's going on right now in the house hunting process, etc. Okay, everybody? But I apologize because it looks to me like we're going to have a very choppy stream visually. So what I can say is this: even if you're going to watch on stream and you know, you have an issue with the choppiness, minimize the window and just listen to me talk. Seriously. Now, when I record this for YouTube, I am recording the pre-stream. I will be recording, you know, this this vlog. It won't be choppy. But right now, it seems like my internet is very choppy. Keep in mind, this is the first time I've used it in a week and a half for anything like this. It looks like if, you know, after the results of tonight's stream, if it doesn't stabilize, I'm going to have to put in a call to Cablevision and or Optimum Online yet again to let them know it's screwed up again and they need to figure their shit out. Thank goodness. All I have to say is this: thank goodness that we have solid progress in the hunt for a new place to live, so I can get away from this fucking area, get out of Connecticut, move to a better place where I don't have these kind of issues. Okay? But I just want to say to everyone, I apologize that visually the stream is going to be choppy tonight. Okay? And, like I said, you might even want to just minimize it if the choppiness is going to be too much for it. I can tell you right now how bad it is, just to give you an idea. Since I started this stream, about half, I kid you not, about half of the frames of animation dropped. So you're only going to be seeing half of what I'm actually doing on stream tonight. Thank God there's no gameplay tonight, right? Imagine if I was doing a new game or a popular game and this was happening. So hopefully, you know, I'll be out of here sooner rather than later. We won't have to put up with this bullshit anymore. It's a fucking laughing stock at this point that Optimum has not fixed this problem, and they apparently are inept to be able to do so, where we can only have a few weeks at a time where it works, and then the problem just comes fucking back. I just had enough at this point, and I can't wait to get out of here. I really can't. You know, it's kind of funny, you know, all late last year and early into this year, I'm complaining about it, and I go to see, you know, out to Seattle for this house hunting venture, and so many things are just so different. I go in the hotel for Seattle, and I know that's just kind of spoiling what the stream is going to be. I go in the hotel in Seattle, the internet's fucking fast as shit. I'm able to upload videos, my vlogs for this trip faster than any trip I've ever been on ever. And I asked them, you know, why is that? And they say, because that's how all the internet is out there. You know, people don't fuck around. People use the internet all the time, so the internet actually fucking works. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I've been to conventions. I've been to events, and all the hotel internet's bad. And they said, no, the internet's always good here. But I can't get that at my house. You know? I can't get that here. Unbelievable. So, some pre-stream shenanigans here. First of all, everyone, I'm going to attempt to see if my voice is synced with the video, but as I've said, I'm dropping so many frames of animation tonight, it might not even matter. It literally might not matter. It might be so choppy you can't see the fucking video anyway. But just for the sake of argument, let's go over to the video and let's see what if I am synced or not. For YouTube, you guys are going to see this, and you're probably going to see it fine and say, okay, I don't understand what Phil's talking about. But if you're watching this on Twitch, you're definitely going to say, whoa, because you're probably seeing massive dropped frames right now, okay? Well, I'm doing an audio sync test. That's all the purpose of this is, so I'm going to do audio sync right now. Ready, everyone? All right, so when you finally do see this on the stream, if you could please tell me if it's synced or not, okay? Hold on a second, because my stream is not playing. I paused it by accident. Oops. See, everyone says a slideshow. I knew it. I knew it. I'm dropping half of the frames of animation, so there's no surprise to me that you guys are saying it's a slideshow. Yeah, it's unwatchable. I'm watching right now on my laptop. It's fucking unwatchable. It really is. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of Connecticut. I'm so tired of the bullshit. A company that will not work with me. They claim that they fixed the problem, yet the problem comes back. That means your infrastructure is garbage, and your company is inept at what the fuck you do, and you shouldn't be in business anymore. The only reason I have Optimum is because it's a monopoly in this area. There's no other cable modem internet service provider. Everything is like Verizon or AT&T, and they're all slow as fuck because they're not using the cable lines. They're using other methods to get you your internet. So of course I have to get the one that's fastest, and that means that I get the lowest fucking quality choppy bullshit because it's a fucking monopoly, and I'm tired of it. I really am. I'm tired of it. At this point, Optimum has not been able to satisfy me at all. At all. And they've done nothing to remedy the situation besides a momentary fix, and then it just comes back. Unfucking believable. Alright, so let's just go back to this screen for now. I'm debating if I should just talk over a fucking screen, seriously, because you guys can't see the video anyway. It looks like shit, right? For YouTube, it'll be fine, but for Twitch, it'll be terrible. I'm debating what to even do tonight. I really am. I am heavily debating what to do. All right. Well, besides my belly aching about my shitty internet, which, you know, has been for a while now, and I think we're all used to it at this point, there is one more situation that I want to bring up, okay? One more situation that happened while I was in Seattle, which I think it's absolutely preposterous. I am going to mention something about how relaxing the Seattle trip was, because it was the first time, really, since I've done this on YouTube and I've done anything for the internet, that I've just allowed myself to not fucking give a shit about the YouTube thing and just relax and really seriously focus on what I was doing while I was there, instead of, oh my god, what are the views? What are the likes? What are the dislikes? Are there videos going live? Is this and that? I didn't give a shit the whole trip, and I came back feeling so refreshed, seriously, because of that. Just took a load off of my mind, okay? Alright, but what I do want to say is this. I do want to very quickly address a situation that apparently happened when I was in Seattle. I know nothing really about the reality of it. All I know is that people told me about it, tweeted me shit about it, and I'm in Seattle house hunting. Why anyone thinks I would have ever given a shit about any of it, I have no clue. But of course, the people primarily who were so hot and bothered about it were the internet drama queens, the people that basically act like little giddy 5-year-old schoolgirls and can't actually understand that a mature adult doesn't give a shit. Not only do I not give a shit about the situation, but when I'm in Seattle house hunting and I'm not even working, I really, really don't care about it, all right? But apparently, here's what happened. Supposedly, when I was in Seattle, something happened to, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the KWO movement, or wherever the fuck it is, if it's a YouTube channel, I don't even know, because I don't pay attention to it, all right? Something happened. Apparently, a YouTube channel was shut down. Someone's personal information might have been leaked. Something might have been attacked, or something happened behind the scenes, and somehow the KWO, who apparently are, the anti-DSP group, and they hate my guts or whatever, somehow the YouTube channel went away, and it kind of like disbanded and disappeared from the internet. Now, immediately people start saying, it was Phil. Phil did it. He's in cahoots. He was working with a fan, and they did it, and they hacked an account, and they stole the information, and they revealed this guy's personal information. Phil was in Seattle house hunting, doing absolutely nothing, knowing nothing about it. I had nothing to do with it. I don't give a fuck, okay? I said at the beginning of this year, I don't care about that shit anymore. I'm focusing on my own content, staying positive, pushing forward positively. This Seattle trip was the perfect example of this. I was so disconnected. I didn't give a shit about YouTube, about any of it. All I wanted to do was be in Seattle, look for houses, do some tourism, see the area, see if it's somewhere I want to live, and upload a couple vlogs. That's all I did. That's all I cared about. And that's why I said I was so happy I was disconnected, because if I were here working and I had to hear all this shit coming around me, that this was happening and that was happening, I would, it's too much. It really is too much. So, of course, immediately, whenever whatever happened, because I'm still not clear on the subject, everyone accused me. It was Phil. He was behind the scenes. He had put a fan up to do it or something, and so it was his plans that while he was in Seattle, that he would shut down all his critics. I don't know where people get this shit. It's obvious that they're all wearing their fucking tinfoil hats to protect them from the space aliens that are going to control their brains, because they concocted these crazy conspiracy theories when in reality I had nothing to do with it and I didn't even know what was going on. Okay? Now, apparently, from what I'm to understand, and this is only a reason I know this is because someone sent me an email saying, here, at least get up to speed on the situation for your stream. Okay? Apparently, this YouTube channel that was this Kojima World Order YouTube channel wasn't just one person. It was a bunch of people who I guess had access to this channel, were uploading content to this channel, and apparently there was a falling out amongst the people who worked on this channel. I guess some people thought that it had gone too far and it was being way too harsh against me and others, and that the whole idea of what the KWO was supposed to be had gone off the rails, and therefore they didn't like where it had gone. And apparently there's another group of people that were very, they just hated my guts and they wanted to do nasty, slanderous shit, and there was just a falling out amongst these people where they didn't agree anymore, and one of them, who ultimately had control over the channel, decided to shut it down. And apparently, from what I'm to understand, there's a new thing they started up that's supposed to be more of levity, more of a lighthearted kind of, teasing, instead of hatred and really being nasty and malicious. Just teasing. Okay, this is criticism. This is funny. This is a joke. We hope that you can laugh with the joke versus being malicious. And I've always said since day one, I don't care what people say about me. I don't care what people do with my video footage, as long as it's not malicious. If you're making a joke, fine, whatever. Even if I don't get the joke, fine, whatever. I'll say this right now. I have never, since day one, since I was on the internet, ever filed a copyright notice to take down a video until about 2 months ago, when there was that person who was literally just copy and pasting my raw videos and putting ads on them to make money. That was the very first time I had ever put a copyright kind of claim against anyone, because I don't care what people use my content for. There's people who've done positive montages, there's people who've done negative montages, there's people who've done whatever they want, and I'm not going to sit here, trust me, I'm not going to sit here. I love making creative content and doing positive stuff. I'm not just going to fucking sit here and file copyright restraining orders or tell my lawyer, sit at your computer all day and have your file clerk putting copyright orders on every single person who uses a clip from my video. That would be absolutely preposterous. That would be so ridiculously egotistical and unreasonable to ever do anything like that, and I'm never going to do it. So I've never done it before. It's actually funny because people have said, oh, well, Phil, there was that DSP cult leader channel and that had copyright claims put against it. It wasn't me. I swear to God, it wasn't me. I never did it. I let people do whatever they wanted since day one. So, I don't understand why people think that I'm always involved when this shit kind of happens, okay? So apparently, there's a new group now. It's the original people who started the KWO. They're trying to restart it to make it better and make it what it originally was supposed to be, just something that pokes fun at me. And I don't know if it's just going to be me or other people. I don't know, and I don't care. All I know is this. I don't give a shit. I knew nothing about it. I still know nothing. Everything I'm telling you right now is pure speculation. I don't care. I'm back. I'm here to make content for you and to entertain you and to play video games and to put out vlogs. That's what I'm here for. Not to sit here like a fucking 12-year-old girl, little sissy who loves gossiping about other people and acts like, you know, an immature brat, and basically is going to be talking all this kind of gossip and controversy and all these crazy conspiracy theories. No. I'm here to put out entertaining gaming content, period. And that's all I care about. So stop sending me messages, stop tweeting me about it. You don't know how many people tweeted me about it. I said, well, ignore that one, ignore that one. I just didn't care anymore. I stopped reading Twitter after a while because so many people were contacting me about bullshit when I was out there trying to seriously house hunt. All right, so that's the bottom line. I don't know what happened with the serious issues or whatever, the things getting shut down. No idea. Okay, I don't even know, and I don't care. It's over with. I guess I don't know. Again, I never went to the fucking channel or frequented it. I didn't even know what was on there. So if I don't know what's on the channel, I don't know how people think I'm involved. I know nothing about it. And the bottom line is this: do I support people who go out there and do things like revealing someone's personal information? Do I support people who go out there and hack people's accounts? If that even happened, which I don't know. Obviously, no, I don't. And I've stood up and I've said it before. No, people have done it to me. People have revealed my personal information, even though it's public anyway. So, you know, people say, oh, Phil, your address. Someone revealed your address. My address has been public information since I moved to this condo. I didn't register as like a private person with a hidden address or anything, okay? But that being said, people have done it. People have revealed my personal shit. Oh my God, I figured out a phone number or something. Oh, I found out this personal piece of info revealed. Those people are fucking losers, okay? These are people who they think that this is news, and they think that gossiping and this shit is like the biggest, coolest thing because I gotcha. No, I don't support that. And I'll tell you right now, anyone who ever does stuff like that in my name, you're basically going against my wishes and you're doing it on your own. And the bottom line is this: when you get an internet following, or anyone gets a following, it doesn't even have to be an internet following, but once you get a following, the people have to understand that I cannot control the people who are my fans. I can't control every single person. You know, I'm not some kind of amazing mind controller that I can make it. People are going to do what they want to do. All right. So if you put yourself out there to be someone to be attacked, then chances are it's going to happen, you know? And, you know, that could be said for people who are my detractors, but also people who are my biggest fans and defenders, that when you put yourself out there on the internet, that you make yourself a target. And, you know, you're going to make it a channel where the entire intention is negative criticism and or hatred and or saying nasty shit about someone. Something might happen to you. You know what I mean? Like, what did you think would happen? You made yourself a target for a group of people, you know? It would be like me saying, oh no, I made videos on YouTube. How dare anyone ever say anything about me? I can't. There's always going to be people saying great things, bad things. That's what happens when you become a public person. When you put yourself out there, you become a target. Now, obviously, the amount of negativity that I feel I get isn't fair, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to come because I am a target. So I have to accept that. I'm the one who put myself in the public spotlight to begin with. If you make something to be a movement, a negative movement about something, and something bad happens to you, you've got no one to blame but yourself. Really. And again, I'm not condoning what anyone did or didn't do, and I don't want anyone doing any negative actions in my name whatsoever. But maybe you should look yourself in the mirror before you choose to do something so incredibly negative and harmful to someone before it comes back and bites you in your own ass, which it might have been the situation here, okay? So that's really all I have to say about the matter. I wanted to toss that out there. And again, it's all pure speculation. I don't have a clue if any of it is true or not. I don't know. I don't care. I'm back to do gameplay for you guys, period. And, of course, you know, vlogs and other creative content. Now, one last thing that I want to cover before I get started with tonight's stream officially is that tonight's video is primarily going to focus on my trip to Seattle, my observations about Seattle, things that I did not talk about in the vlog videos. It's not going to be like a cumulative recap of the vlogs because you guys already could see the vlogs if you want to see them. Although I will be mentioning here or there little things about the vlogs that I put out, but that I think are maybe highlights or whatever that you guys may want to see. Or hear about. Maybe you didn't check out the vlogs. There was a cool thing that I want to point out. But primarily I'm going to be talking about my observations about Seattle, what I thought about that area of the country, the homes we saw, the process by which we did this, some behind the scenes info of stuff I didn't record because I wasn't able to. I'm going to basically tell you, exactly what I thought about the entire situation from start to finish. And what we are in the process right now, what's going on, did we make a decision, yada, yada, yada. All that's going to be discussed in tonight's stream. If you want to know what's going on this week regarding footage, regarding what games is Phil playing, that is not tonight's stream at all, okay? That's tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be doing the weekend preview, just like I always do. It's actually going to be earlier than usual because tomorrow is a really weird day. So I'm actually, in this vlog, I'm going to, before I even start with the Seattle stuff, explain what tomorrow's schedule is so everyone understands what tomorrow's schedule is so that no one's like, I don't get it. What's going on? Phil's back, but what's he doing? Because it's different from a typical Sunday, okay? All right. So that's about it. I'm really strongly debating whether I should even use the webcam tonight. Because as I said, my connection is so awful. Right now, it appears I have streamed of 43,400 frames of animation, out of which 19,000 have been dropped. So that means that really I should have streamed about 60,000 frames. So it's roughly 1/3 of what I'm streaming is dropping. So it's going to look awful. I'm almost thinking that maybe I should just do this. Remove that, and I'll just talk to this picture, which I know won't be so incredibly interesting, but at least you won't see a really choppy stream, right? Here, we'll try it one more time and see how horrible it is. Here it is. How does it look? Bad, right? The reason I'm not looking at the cameras because I'm looking over here to see. I can't see how many frames are dropping. It's too far away from me, but I can definitely tell it's still dropping frames. So maybe instead of this, talking like I usually do, maybe tonight we'll just do the still frame. It might be the better option. Rather than you guys just staring at a slideshow, right? Actually, now that I'm looking, it looks like it wasn't choppy. During that period of time that I was talking, it wasn't choppy at all. Did I look out or something? I think I lucked out. This is weird. Now I'm going to jinx myself because I'm going to start and it's going to start chopping up. I just know it. People are saying to run. All right, run with it. All right. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to go back to that screen. I'm going to stop recording and that'll be the end of the pre-stream. Then I'll start recording and that'll be the official stream. All right, here we go.